Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about emergency funds. It's Mike Stone and I teach people how to have hope, confidence, and certainty when it comes to handling their personal finances. Now, what is an emergency fund? It is literally a fund that is set aside, that is hard to access, that is to be spent on expenses for emergencies only. Now, some examples would be someone dies in your family. Now, if you're overseas and you come back to your home country and you get to see one of your family members potentially for the last time, they're elderly, maybe your grandparent or your parent depending on your age, and then you go back to where you're living and then you come to find out the next week that you have to attend their funeral. Now this is a hard thing to do and to sit with, but this is the fund that you would use to go back and be there by the side of your family members for the funeral. That's just one example. Another example would be if you have children and they potentially get in a bad, sporting accident and they break their leg and you have to be home for them to help take care of them, potentially take off time from work, and that may be unpaid leave. So that money, you still have housing costs, you still have food that you have to buy, and now you're gonna have that medical bills. Another one would be if you have a car and your transmission goes out. Now you have to replace that and fix that. An emergency fund is for a rainy day. It's a planned fund for unplanned events. Yeah? Because it is going to rain, it's a guarantee. Bad things are going to happen, and this is what this money is to be used for. Now, for me, in my experience, I have been in motorcycle accidents in the past, and this fund would have helped me pay for those medical costs and to get back on my feet, because at that time, I had a manual labor job that I could not attend for probably 6 to 8 weeks, and I still had to pay for rent and food and other things that I had going on in my life at that time. Now, emergency fund, that is why you need an emergency fund. What it means, what it is 3 to 6 months of your expenses. So this could be different for everyone, right? Your expenses may be $1,000 a month, your expenses may be $5,000 a month. Now, 3 to 6 months of that. I also have clients that feel more comfortable doing the 12-month side of things. So you and your household, if you have a partner, a spouse, and a family, it's all dependent upon what you are comfortable with for your household. Now make sure that it is in an account. I prefer to have it go into another bank and not have a card associated with it, and it's just hard to access. My emergency fund is personally in a Vanguard money market account. So that money is sitting there in a Vanguard account that is hard for me to access. And if I have to get to it, I can. It just takes time. I may have to make a phone call, I have to transfer it to another bank that may take a few days, and it prevents me from spending it on something else. This is not a fund of, oh, I want to go on this holiday that I just got invited to, or it's not a fund that, oh, I want a new couch, or oh, I want to buy a dog or a new car or anything like that. That is not an emergency. Those are planned things that you want. Those are wants. So there's a definition in there between wants and needs as well. So it's all about discipline. And that is what the emergency fund is for. And if you really resonate with this, please like and share that. And if you don't, please comment below and share your thoughts on the emergency fund. Is 3 to 6 months enough for you? Is it too much for you? It all depends, and we all evolve as well. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.